Hello, snowboarders of the internet. I'm your host, Averin Lefebvre, and in this video, we're gonna show you how to set up the Fix Truce snowboard binding. That's right, you need to dial in your straps, the high back rotation. We got you covered. We're gonna go over it all in this video. To adjust any of these bindings in front of you, all you're gonna need is two tools: flathead screwdriver, needle nose pliers. So like every other fixed binding that is unibody construction and has high back rotation, you've got this little slot that you want to stick your flathead screwdriver into. Give it a counter twist, that pops up, flick that thing out, and now it's removed. Repeat with the other side, twist, remove. Now you have full access to your high back rotation. So before you can actually adjust these little tabs, you've got to pull the little round parts off. Use your pliers for that. It's very easy. They snap right out. And you're going to do that with every one of the bindings that you use. And as you can see, I've got multiple ones from different bindings in here. All right, as you can see here, that pin is in the middle position. This is my right binding. As I'm goofy, we want to make sure to get that high back parallel with the heel edge, that we go to the most forward position. Once we have done that, we take the pin, plug, whatever you want to call it, and pop it in. That locks it. And now we're ready to pull the other one into the rear position. So once we have pulled that into the rear position, we pop that in and boom, high back is rotated. So now it is flush with the heel edge. All right, so we're like halfway through this. Why haven't you liked, subscribed, clicked the bell, got those notifications? That way you're not missing any of the videos we got coming out for all you snowboarders of the internet. The Truce, it does have a sewn heel strap. It's very imperative that you get this center portion perfectly centered on your boot. So what you want to do, open up all the binding straps, take your boot, put it in, make sure it's flush in the heel cup. Then what you're gonna do is take a screwdriver. If you can't get a good leverage on this, pop that flip tab up and pull. This thing will be a little sticky at first. You wanna make sure that you line your ratchet up so that it will actually click. This is still a little off center. I'm not liking this, so we're gonna release this. We're gonna give this a little bit more of a pull. Flip that tab down. That looks pretty good. And we're gonna tighten this down. And as you can see, that cutout is perfectly centered on there. So now we've got this locked down. And then to do it on the other one, you just wanna look and see what the number marking is right here, because Fix puts that on all their straps. That way you know that it's equal distance. There is a push pin system on the Truce. You want to make sure that whatever you do to the right binding, you do to the left binding. That way, it will give you more ample fit. So with this toe strap and this pin system, I've discovered with this Ride Insano boot that I actually like the ladder strap all the way in the forward position. So you're gonna push down, pull up, then pull in and lock that. And then with the ladder, we want that in the rear system. So rather than have it forward like this, we're gonna pull it there, pull up, and now we should be ready to adjust the toe strap. So going with the preset here, we're gonna actually tighten this down. And as you can see, this is not an optimal fit. That means we've actually gotta loosen this ratchet, then loosen the toe strap and move it forward a couple clicks just to center it. With a couple clicks put in, we're gonna tighten this down. That does not look optimal, so we're gonna release it one more time. We're gonna push it down. One more click. Tighten this down. Still not looking completely optimal, but I'd say that this is close enough. Now we can just lock that tab. And there are numbers on this strap here, so just do that to the other binding to make sure that you are perfectly centered. All right, did you learn how to dial in your Fix Truce bindings? Good. You know how to pay attention to directions. If you don't, well, there's no hope for you. Didn't have a set of the Fix Truces, but maybe you had a set of the Nations or the Peak Plus or the Paydays? Why don't you go watch the video on how to set those up instead?